Poison damage in Diablo 2 Resurrected is great, but it's also the least understood stat in the game. Looking at the Amazon, necromancer, and druid, you see the vast difference in damage. But poison gets applied according to its bit rate, calculated from its damage over time. But this doesn't always round well, so the game's lying to you 99% of the time. 100 poison damage over 5 seconds is actually 205 bit rate damage per frame dealt over 125 frames. Over 1 second in frames. Or 25. And that comes out to be 100.0976, etc. damage. But the game just tells you 100. Poison damage actually gets added up differently depending on the sources. If you have a charm with a poison affix and a suffix, you combine their bit rate and their poison length. When multiple items add poison damage to an attack, their bit rates are added together and their lengths are averaged. So if you actually have a poison dagger weapon with a jewel and a rune in it, that counts as 3 different items, even though it's all socketed into one. Poison damage skills are even more confusing. Using multiple poison items with a poison skill, you add their bit rates, sum the total poison length, and then divide by the number of items only. Lowering a monster's poison resistance only works if you do it before the poison damage is applied. Well, most of the time. Skills like Rabies and Plague Javelin will continue to attempt to apply poison damage to monsters within its area. So if you swap to a huge stack of minus enemy poison res, and that will actually make the poison skill that you used even stronger. It also increases the length of time that the poison damage will be dealt over while maintaining the increased damage. So you're literally getting more bang for your buck. So having a primary weapon swap with a lot of plus to skills will get you the highest poison damage possible. And then swapping to minus enemy res when using these skills will drastically increase that total damage dealt. It's actually a great way to cheat out damage. But, and this is the most important thing, poison damage is interrupted when any other damage is dealt in the same frame. So literally the same 1/25th of a second. And it also doesn't apply if it's weaker than the poison damage that's already on the monster. These do not stack. So if you're a summon necro and you're trying to kill Diablo, make sure to unsummon all of your skeletons before you start the fight. Oh, and stop spamming poison skills if the monster's already green. You're literally not doing anything. But Mac, what about Venom? Oh, Venom's a whole other beast, and that'll be in the next video.